Welcome back to a New Year's Day edition of the News at Night. Long before it became trendy for big stars to take 2 or 3 years between albums, England's mysterious Kate Bush was keeping a low profile and laboring over her work. In fact, in 12 years, Bush has released only 6 LPs. She went the entire 1980s without going on tour, and she doesn't have any plans to go on the road right now. But she does have a new album in stores titled The Sensual World, and we recently sat down with Kate for a look inside her own rather elusive and ethereal world.
Ah, the mysterious Kate Bush. Tell me something about her.
Well, since the late 1970s, she's put out a record about once every 2 years, and she's just released a new album, The Sensual World. She's got a spectacular voice, she makes really dramatic videos, but she never tours.
So that's the way I am, I guess.
She toured once, didn't she?
Yeah, way back in 1978, but she never toured again. You see, she sort of exists only as this magical character you see in videos and hear on records.
And again, that's a very subjective opinion.
But you talked to her, didn't you?
Yeah, and she's very guarded.
Guarded?
Yeah, guarded.
I wanted my work to speak, not me as a person, because I feel that's what I want to give to the world, is the work that I do, not really me or what I have to say.
What did she say about this never touring thing?
After the last tour, which was a long time ago, I just felt very vulnerable. I'd been through tremendous public exposure at a young age, and I hadn't really stopped since it had started. And I think really over these years of being in the studio and being quite reclusive in some ways, I've gained a lot of my strength back that I did lose. And that's very important for me, to keep my creative energy intact. And I think in many ways, retreating like I have has helped me to be taken more seriously as an artist. And that's good for me, because that's what I've wanted. I've wanted to sort of quietly get on with my work.
She definitely wants her videos and records to be this magical place. Can I tell you something weird?
Yeah?
Well, during the whole interview, I was really distracted by this yellow-green aura that was surrounding her body. I'm completely serious.
I think there's an awful lot of sympathetic magic almost that goes on in art, where people do want to be something other than what they are. More and more, I think this is kind of the special thing about music, that it's not to do with language that is connected with words. It's to do with almost a sort of subconscious language that people understand, that sounds can create feelings in other people. You can actually say something to someone without words by using shapes of sounds, and it seems like a totally fascinating thing to me. And I mean, music is just so, it's mind-boggling, isn't it? Don't you think?
And how, Kate? Kate Bush, her new album is The Sensual World.